Hi, welcome to AFTV. Just beating Wolves 2-1 here at the Emirates. Now, I know you. Are you going to start to give Arteta some credit now? Because things are still good. There's still a long way to go. But when are you going to start giving credit? Because top of both leagues, blood.
Listen, you're wicked, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, I'm giving Arteta his credit this season. There's only certain games where I'm on the fence with him on certain games. But with today's performance, we played well today, but wasn't the most convincing towards the end. Like towards the last 5 to 10 minutes of the first half.
But then when you're playing 90 minutes of controlling football.
I hear you, but it's one of those ones where you can't always control the game. Every game's not always going to be the same, but Saka, Jesus, Martinelli, I thought in the first 15 to 20 minutes, we were fluid. We blitzed Wolves away and it was looking like it was going to end up being 3 or 4-0. Trossard should have made it 3-0. And then when Lee Chan scored that worldie, it was a good goal by Wolves. I felt like we should have stepped the gas on the foot with basically making sure that we had the third goal to kill the game off. You always look at the Premier League. The Premier League is an unforgiving league. When you're 2-0 is never a safe score. We always say it's a dangerous score because you never know what's going to happen. But I felt Gabriel and Saliba at the back and Ments. That for me, them two are the best centre-back pairing in the Premier League. They're monsters right now. Declan Rice, for me, on current form, is the best number 6 in the Premier League. Possibly, you could arguably even say a case for Europe right now.
Okay, so no Rodri, no Stones, no Diaz.
Rodri overall, for me, is the best 6. But on current form right now, to what Troops was saying, Rice right now, I just wish we had another player called Peas, man. Because of Rice and Peas, it'd just be complete after that. But
so you're giving Arteta credit for bringing in those players?
But, 100%. Listen, Arteta definitely deserves his credit on that side. But, listen, with what we're doing right now, yes, he's brought the fans together and the culture. But let's not forget, we started much better last season, even better last season, and was in a similar position. And we all know what happened towards the end when we bottled it. Let's just take it game by game. And one thing I've got to say with a lot of Arsenal supporters, I keep hearing Arsenal and Man City. Yes, Man City are closest rivals for the title, but do not sleep and do not write off Liverpool, man. Liverpool are going to be a problem, man. We go up to Anfield in a couple of weeks. They always say if you win the league at Anfield, you're knocking on the door, man.
If you win the game,
we still got to go to the Etihad as well. There's some hard games coming up soon. Luton, I expect us to beat Luton on Tuesday, but Aston Villa won't be a tricky game. But Arteta, one thing I got to give credit to Arteta, he is rotating and freshening up the team in certain. He's adapting to what the opposition we're playing against, so he's tweaking it in different areas. And I feel like Saka, Martinelli, they're stepping up. They're only going to get better soon. And I think one thing
they're only going to get better soon. But they do.
The reason why I say soon is because I feel like Arsenal aren't even in second or first gear right now, which for me is a scary sight for the rest of the league at the moment. Because the reason why I say that as well is because if you compare how we're playing now to last season, we were a lot more fluent, attacking, intricate in the styles of play that we're playing. And I think this season we're a lot more strategic. I'll say we're much more of a controlling team. And one thing I got to say as well, Cess, we have a lot more of a spine now with Saliba, Gabriel, Rice. There's certain elements in our team where I look at. We are a lot more mature, and I feel like that could be the difference, as well as being defensively sound, to go on and kick on and do well.
I want to know you've said so much there. Like you like the spine. It's not like last season. It's not as fluid, but you are liking it how it is this season. So what do you think the outcome will be different this season to last season then? Because I get it. Last season was all beautiful. Kelechi just said it there. This season's been a bit beautiful and ugly. Yeah. But I think that's good for us. I think we'll end up going to be in a better position come the end. But do you think that or not?
I think, I think only time will tell. I think it can. I think we're on the road for it to be better or just as good, because at the moment, when the first league titles aren't won in December and November, you would know about the top.
I know.
Listen.
I know.
We know anyway. But listen, January is going to be a massive month. For me, I heard you just ask Kelechi the question just there. Striker or midfielder, for me, I feel like we need both. Ivan Toney, for me personally, we still haven't replaced Aubameyang. We lack a 25 to 30 goal a season striker where when games are tight and it's 0-0, bang, 1-0 and Arsenal have got 3 points. Jesus, for me, is more of a Lacazette replacement with his link-up play, bringing players into play. But I feel We need an Ivan Toney and a midfielder. I'd love if we could get Eze from Palace, man. I've rated him from a long time ago, but I know we've been linked to...
It'll be hard to get him away from Palace.
Yeah. I think he just signed a new contract as well.
He did.
I know we've been linked to Douglas Luiz. I know we're looking at is it Diamonde or Dion? I've been looking at the Diamante. He's quite a combative midfielder. De Jong would be perfect, but I know Barca wouldn't sell him. But we need a midfielder of that, because Cess, where Declan Rice injury from playing Odegaard, Havertz and Jorginho, and I'm not being funny, we go away to Anfield or the Etihad or even a Villa, they'll be looking at it thinking we can get at Arsenal's midfield. And you know what they always say, games are always won in the midfield area. So I just think there's a lot more work we got to do in January. But listen, we're top of the league right now, and let's kick on, man, because listen, we're going to be up there. That's all I'm going to say. We're going to be up there.
Love, bro.